Welcome back to Red Glasses Talks. The title today is I'm a Mess. I'm a mess. And I am a mess. But anyway, there are basically two anthropological views of mankind. And let me give you what those are. The first view is man is basically good with a proclivity to evil. The second view is that man is basically evil with a proclivity for good. So let's take a look at that first view. I don't know if you've heard the story or not, but let me read this to you. The story is of a scorpion and a frog. They were standing on the side of a swollen river, and the scorpion said, "I sure would like to get across the river, so would you, Mr. Frog, would you be willing to carry me on your back?" The frog said, "Are you crazy? If I carry you on my back, you will sting me and kill me." The scorpion said, "Don't be silly. If I kill you, it would kill me. We both go down." The frog said, "Well, that makes sense. Get on my back." So they started across the river, and about halfway across, the scorpion stung the frog. Just as they were going down for the final time, the frog said, "I knew it. I knew you'd sting me." The scorpion said, "I didn't really mean it. It's just my nature." The moral of the story is, before you do business with a scorpion, make sure you know something about the scorpion's nature. You see, if mankind, as this theory said, is basically good, let me tell you the implications of that. This is very important, and I'm going to read these to you. If mankind is basically good, then we should remove all our man-made social institutions so that all basic goodness will be able to come out. In terms of educational philosophy, we should get rid of the kids' way and let them learn naturally because they are basically good. While we're at it, we'll need to get rid of all the militaristic leaders. We'll get rid of anything that could cause poverty because once people have enough money, we'll be able to eliminate all greed. We'll give everyone the opportunity to do whatever they want to do, thereby eliminates selfish ambition. We'll trust totally in the ability of our government to take care of all our noble savages and provide us a perfectly just society, and we'll no longer be savages. So, there you go. A lot of times it sounds good to say everybody's good. Basically, at heart, they're really good. But I think the second view really nails it. And this is what it says. The second view, man is basically evil, but with a proclivity towards good. Well, here's what the scripture says. In the book of Psalm 14, 1 through 3, they are corrupt, talking about humanity. They have done abominable works. There's none who does good. The Lord looks down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there are any who understand, who seek God. They have all turned aside. They have together become corrupt. There is no one who does good, no, not one. That's the assessment of the Bible. And then you're reading Jeremiah 17:9, the heart, not the pumper, but the mind, the will, and the emotion, the very control center of a human being, the heart, is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. What can we do? And then if you look at 1 John 1:10, the scripture says, if we say we have not sinned, we make him a liar, God a liar, and his word is not in us. And so again, what we're looking at here is these anthropological views. And if you take the second view, the view that basically man is not good, but has a proclivity of being good, then basically that's the biblical view. I have a friend who's in the ministry, and every time I see Philip, he says this. I said, "Philip, how you doing?" "Oh man, I'm a mess. I'm a mess." And what he's not trying to put himself down, but what he's trying to do is like we all should do. We're broken people that God is trying to put back together again. And so therefore we need to understand that if we're a mess, and humanity is a mess until we get changed through a relationship with the God of the universe through Jesus Christ, we're a mess. Well, this explains why government is screwed up. This explains why ads lie to you. This explains why greed has gone wild. This explains why lust is on the loose. It explains why relationships are all messed up. Somebody said it this way: there are bad people who know they're bad, and there are bad people who don't know it. To not know that we're messed up and broken, that we're not all good, to not acknowledge that, well, that's a whole nother issue. So what do we need? Let me tell you what we need. We need help. I mean, we need our total help. Our need is total, so therefore we need total help. So what's the answer? And let me tell you something, friends. There's only one answer. There aren't two answers. There aren't three answers. It's not just trying to turn over a new leaf and be better for the next year, 2026. We're in trouble. We're a mess. We're broken. We need help. And so therefore, what is the answer? There's only one answer. It's Jesus. Jesus, the Son of God. If God made us, and he did, and sent his Son to save us, then he's the only answer. He knows our deepest needs because he made us and understands us like no one else understands us. If you look at this great verse in Romans chapter 5, verse number 8, I love this. Listen to this. Yes, the proof of God's amazing love is this, that it was while we were still sinners, still messed up, it's during our worst days and times of our life, that's when Jesus came and died for us. When we were at our worst, he gave us his very best. And so what does that imply then? You get pardon, you get forgiveness, you get peace, you get power, you get purpose in life, and so much more. What do you call all that? Let me tell you what you call that. You call that grace. Grace is getting something we need, but don't deserve. I don't deserve his forgiveness. I don't deserve all these other things that he offers us in a relationship with him. But let me tell you, I desperately need him, and I need what he offers. So the question is, do you have Jesus in your life? If not, why not? Why don't you just ask him to come into your life and begin the process of becoming the person he always wants us to be? Now, let me just close with this. A lot of you, if you watch this, are going to watch it just like you watch 50 other things on your phone or your computer. Why don't you send it to somebody over Christmas that's struggling, that's hurting? Don't just make it about you, but get your eyes off of you, put your eyes on him, and if you put your eyes on him, he'll want you to put your eyes on people that need him. Why don't you do that? Why don't you give somebody a gift? Here's the answer.